All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special treat here tonight. We have a special guest on the line with us tonight. We have the Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of NutraPharm on the line, Rick Deitsch. Rick has been instrumental in putting together two grand champion products for our company with both Nyloxin and the new product just launched called Pet Pain Away. And Rick, we're real excited to have you on the call. Thanks for taking some time, and Happy New Year to you.
Thanks, Steve. Happy New Year to me. Yeah, Happy Year to you too. It's always a pleasure. I want to apologize. My wife actually dragged me away for a vacation, and I never take a vacation. So I'm just getting my feet wet. I'm back in the office. So it's great to talk to you, and it's great to be back.
Well, I'll tell you, I understand it's been kind of hard to adjust after a few weeks off, but we're so excited because we're hearing so many great things about Pet Pain Away. I've heard a lot of testimonials coming in, and so I understand that there's some exciting updates on what's going on with the Pet Pain Away product, and so we'd love to hear what's going on so far in January with the updates.
Yeah, this is absolutely thrilling. Understand that we did not start shipping Pet Pain Away until December 19th. So it's only been a few weeks since it started going out the door. And one of the things we did was we sent some product out to veterinarians because we wanted them to start using the product and try to generate some positive feedback. And of course, every veterinarian I spoke to was highly skeptical that they were going to see anything with this product, especially because there's really nothing out there for dogs and cats when it comes to pain relief. There's, as I've said before, there's the non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, which cause kidney problems and GI upset, and then there's the opiates, the tramadol and demerol and things like that. So they were highly skeptical. And the other thing is we were talking about potentially doing some small clinical studies that could be published that would support the sales of Pet Pain Away, especially to veterinarians, to the professional market. And so we did send some product out in just around Christmas time, late December. We sent some product out to vets. And my phone, my email has been blowing up with stories from veterinarians just in this last week. It's been absolutely crazy. And just to give you a couple of just thumbnail sketches, there's a vet in North Jersey, a veterinarian that's given out to some dogs and cats. The first thing he told me this last week was a woman had brought her cat in, and she's been coming in for a while, and the cat has been in pain for months, has been on opiates for months, and the woman is on her last legs. They basically had scheduled the cat to be put down. And the woman was coming in basically to schedule his final thing to plan for end of life for her cat. And the vet said, well, why don't you try this? It's a new product, and we could try for a few days before we make any more decisions. And she said even after just a couple days on the Pet Pain Away, it was like a new cat, completely out of pain, running around the house. She couldn't believe the difference. And you have to understand, they were planning for the end of life, for this cat to be put down. And it made that change just in a couple of days. So as far as she's concerned, we've completely changed her life in just a few days. Then I asked him about dogs, and he came back to me today. He had a dog, and let me actually read this. He sent me a text message. He said, started a 13-and-a-half-year-old dog with arthritis, a lame foreleg, cardiac disease, etc. on Pain Away last week. Owner said the day after starting Pet Pain Away, the dog was really lively, jumping up on the couch again, and the limping leg was much improved. Said the dog hasn't done that in 3 to 6 months. That's after just one day on the Pet Pain Away. So like I said, these testimonials are coming in fast and furious. Then I talked to a researcher I work with, and his dog has been in chronic pain for months. He's been on a drug called Rimadyl, and Rimadyl is a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug. It is given to dogs. The generic is carprofen, and they call it Novox and Vetprofen. There's other names for it, but Rimadyl is an NSAID, and it does cause GI upset, thinning of the blood, kidney problems. The first 3 days he had his dog on the Rimadyl, it was fine, and you can note the improvement with the dog. It seemed to be in less pain. But starting on the third day, the dog started throwing up every day, and that's a side effect of the drug. And he's been dealing with this where every day this dog is nauseous, and this dog throws up pretty much on a daily basis. And he goes, how can you call that pain management? So he just started the dog in Pet Pain Away, got him off the Rimadyl, and he's already seen some marked improvement. So he expects over the next couple of weeks that he's just not going to need the Rimadyl anymore. He's just going to use Pet Pain Away without the side effects associated with any of these other drugs that he's now become used to. It's really an absolute miracle. And Steve, I got to tell you, the thing I like the most is the fact that when naloxone came out, we had detractors. We knew that naloxone worked. We had the clinical evidence to prove it, but we had people that came back and said, well, pain products have a very large placebo effect. And so your product probably is just a placebo effect. And yeah, you've got a great placebo effect, good for you, but that's all it's doing. People want to feel better, so they feel better. And of course, this was annoying to me as a researcher because I know how the product works and I know that it's effective. Well, when it comes to dogs and cats, there's no such thing as placebo effect. The product either works or it doesn't. A dog does not know that they're supposed to feel better because you gave them this. A cat doesn't know they're supposed to feel better when you give them something. So if they start feeling better, if you see that they're more active, you can see that they're out of pain, you know the product absolutely works because there is no placebo effect in a companion animal. And so now that we see this in Pet Pain Away, it just greatly validates the mechanism of action of even naloxone. And we know that it's working in that as well. So this is incredibly exciting. I'm looking forward to more testimonials coming in. I've asked these vets to write up their testimonials so we can put them up on the website and make it available to everybody. But I'm telling you this, the product has only been in the public market, only available for sale for the last 3 weeks, and we've already received literally dozens and dozens of positive testimonials. This is much better than I could have hoped for.
Wow, that is awesome. That's a great update. Are you guys ready for the onslaught of growth with Pet Pain Away? I mean,
that's a great problem to have. So I told people before we were ready for growth. We're ready to make more product. We've got everything teed up to make more product. So let's see how it goes. My worst case scenario is we wanted to go from having the label on the tube to having a silkscreen tube. And if the sales are too strong and we have to order product too quickly, that might have to wait a while because it does take a long time to silkscreen those tubes. But that's the only difference. We are able to make as much product as the market demands. And as much as I love naloxone and I love how naloxone changes lives, I got to think that we've got a tiger by the tail with Pet Pain Away. And I think that's going to be the golden product for the next few months as veterinarians start using it, as people start understanding this product is available. I think every pet owner in the country is going to want some.
Real quick, Rick, I've had some questions come in this past week from Lumax affiliates about displays and different marketing tools for Pet Pain Away to bring in with the consignment program and so forth to vets or dog groomers and so forth. Is there anything in production right now as far as potential marketing displays to accompany the product and brochures?
Not yet. We're working on a display case where, some people might have seen in stores, where the box itself, the case box itself, opens up and becomes a display case. So we're designing some of those for both naloxone and for the Pet Pain Away. So that could be like on a doctor's, on the office shelf, or in someone's desk where people could see it. We do have brochures available that I think the PDF is already available on the website. It should be in the back office. And I know that there are some distributors that are now printing up brochures to make those available. And then we're looking for single product displays. Ask your vet, ask your doctor about Pet Pain Away, and also for groomers, for any servicer for animals should be able to have like a little single unit display where a unit is up there with some brochures and have that availability. So we're working on that now. I can't tell you when those will be ready. Just like we're working on the medical kit for naloxone, these are things with the marketing department. We're tweaking them, and we're putting them out to focus groups to make sure that we have the right look, feel, and image for the product. But like I said, the product, as much as we've been talking about this for so long, the product only became available 3 weeks ago. So, and it's become just a monster of a product. So all this stuff will be available in the next, say, 3 to 6 weeks. And we'll make sure that everybody is updated on what comes out and when it's available.
Fantastic. Well, wow, what a great update for the first part of January. Thanks, Rick, so much for taking some time in your schedule. I know you're busy getting back to work and getting on it again. And great news. I'm looking forward to hearing more and more of these testimonials coming in with the Pet Pain Away. Yeah, thanks, Stephen. Yeah, I'm going to be more and more happy to provide those to the distributors. And I want to thank all the distributors for the hard work, for sticking with us as we get these products out and launched. I'm just thankful for the opportunity to provide these products to you guys. So thank you so much. I hope everyone had a great New Year. Awesome. Thanks, Rick, and we'll look forward to having you back on the call again soon.